Hey, Probstats kids, this is Dr. Callahan with Week 10 Thursday. How are you guys doing? Go ahead and pause the video to answer the following question for your warm-up log. Okay, let's go ahead and add your assignment for today. So this is Week 10 Thursday, Probstats Semester 2. And our topic today is going to be on NEFI Unit Financial Math, Unit 4. And that topic is going to involve actually, it's not going to be on that. It's going to be on budgeting. So what else am I going to focus on today? So just kidding. So it is going to be on budgeting. Your instruction is to make sure you guys go ahead and watch the video in its entirety. Check in with me by fifth period and 119, sixth period by 220. And there are two classes here, so we're going to go ahead and add both of them. And make sure everything is due by 3 p.m. and uploaded. So I'm just going to sign that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with today's topic. Okay, so first thing what you guys do is this is a continuous celebration of Pi Day. Is first thing I'll have you guys do a quizzes on Pi. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this as a homework for you guys, so that way you have a little bit of time to complete it. So to do this, just go ahead and join myquiz.com and then type in the code 226-37122, and it's going to ask you a few questions in regards to pi. And that is we're going to start off with. Okay, so then the second thing I'll have you guys do is take a look at this right here. This is about your budgeting, okay? Your budgeting is going to be checking out these budgeting tips when it comes to your needs versus your wants. Pay yourself first before charging, rules of percentages, money tracking, fixed, flexible, or luxury, and then rule of 72. So make sure you guys read that. And then here's the average expenditure breakdown for the total household income when it comes to housing, transportation, food, charity or miscellaneous, clothing, medical, recreation, utilities, savings, and other debt. And everything here adds up to 100%, but this is kind of how it's broken down on average. So from looking at, some of these budgeting tips and then also the average expenditure of how other households spend their money and how they budget, I want you guys to track your spending for the last 2 weeks. Create a budget using categories such as entertainment, food, gas, etc. Figure the percent grade of the total spending. Remember, all of the percentages need to equal 100% and be sure to account for savings. Do not include dollar amounts. So make sure you do the categories, percent, category, and percent, and make sure they add up to 100. After you do that, I'm going to have you using the expense category amount, create a budget, draw a pie chart, show how you spend your money, and make sure to include the key to each of the sides. Afterwards, give me a paragraph evaluating how realistic your budget is and what changes you need to make. Okay, so then after that, we're going to focus on the backside of this. So now that you know how much you're spending and whether you're over budgeting or under budgeting or however it is that you need, Having a good career can definitely assist you with that process, especially if, if you want to buy expensive things, then obviously you need to have a good job. So, you are an advertising executive who has been hired for an employment agency. You must create ads for 4 careers using the wanted. So, come up with 4 careers that you would like to look into. Tell me the techniques of what is required, and then tell me what does your career ad look like. So, for example, what is education? What is the experience? What is the salary? Like, what are the benefits? And lastly, what are the skills? If you need to go ahead and use that or come up with an example or something, let's take a look at the Google. Let's say career ad for a I'm just gonna do for a let's see, maybe for a civil engineer. So looking at this here, so this is something that what a civil engineer does, tells you about their jobs and responsibilities, qualification skills, education. I wish it would actually give me like salary so that way it'll be a little bit easier. Well, so yeah, so 4 different careers and then come up with the techniques and then also these questions that comes with it. Next, what I want you guys to do is take a look at your spending plan for the month of March. Okay, go ahead and tell me your monthly income, in income, unearned income, monthly expense, total variable expenses, total expenses, profit. So it's income minus your total expense. Hopefully this is not in the negative because that means you're spending way too much than you really should be. All right, then what I'm going to have you guys do is I want you guys to go ahead and think about how much do you make per week, okay? I don't know. Nowadays, I feel like it's a lot more creative with like Uber and like Instacart that you can actually make additional money or even, like DoorDash, for example. Then next, what I think about is all the things that you spend on yourself or whatever bills you have per week. Part 3, I want you to think about some of the strategies that you can use to save money. And here are some of the suggested ones. And then I want you guys to go ahead and pick 5 that you think you can go ahead and do more of so that way you can spend more money or spend less money. Okay, next, I want you guys to take a quiz on how sharp your financial instincts are. Do you boost the banker savvy sense of sense, or are you a freewheeling financial style of more carefree than careful? So take the quiz to go ahead and find out. Keep in mind this is a capital A and capital J, so make sure you type that in. And when you guys have that, this is what it looks like, and you're gonna click on take quiz and keep moving forward. When you're done, give me a little summary of what it says about you. All right, guys, as always, stay safe and healthy. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.